Hi guys, my name is Hannah Grace Davis. I am an agency owner and a lead producer, and I am direct to Rob Perlee, and I'm within the Delaney Master Agency. Yeah, so before I started joining the Delaney Agency, which was back in August of 2020, and prior to Symmetry, I worked as a registered nurse. I was working every other holiday, every other weekend, on midnight shift, and I was only making about $50,000 a year. I was tired of working really, really hard and throughout my shift only to be making $30 an hour. And I longed for something that I could do remotely. I could work when I wanted, where I wanted, and make more money the harder that I worked. So my life is so much different now when partnering with the Delaney Agency because there's just been so many different places that I've been able to travel to, and that was just not possible on a nurse schedule or a salary. I remember my very first trip was winning the BMW trip, and that was in South Carolina as a new agent with the most production. And it was so much fun getting to stay in this giant Airbnb with some of the best producers and leaders within the Delaney Agency. I loved the association, as well as having a personal chef for a week. That was just so awesome. Getting to travel to Mexico twice, some of the nicest resorts I've ever been to in my entire life, was incredible. And my favorite trip of all time was just being able to go to Banff, Canada. Till this day, that has been the most gorgeous place in the world I've ever been. And also on a professional note as well, I've been growing in my personal development skills so much in the last 4.5 years since being here, which has applied to my work life and my home life, which has been amazing. So my favorite part of the freedom that I've earned was honestly being able to travel anywhere and take time off whenever I wanted without having to request permission or put in my time off. I love being able to wake up any day of the week and decide what I'm going to do that day, if I'm gonna take the day off and spend time traveling with my husband or being with family, if it's a random day throughout the week, or going away for the weekend, has just been so amazing, as well as having more money working here than when I did working as a nurse has allowed me to spend longer time off with my family. So one piece of advice I would give to the newest person starting with the Delaney Agency is to fall in love with the process here and to not let your emotions dictate your actions. When it gets hard, remember why you started in the first place and keep going when your emotions and feelings tell you otherwise. Successful people don't wait for their emotions to tell them what to do. They create the right circumstances that do produce the right emotions.